Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen Marie and today I am going to talk to you about some sewing plans I have for this autumn. Now, I don't know about you, but I absolutely love watching plans videos. They give me so much inspiration and, really sparks my creativity to see what other people are planning to make up. So I hope you also enjoy watching a plans video. So I did actually film this yesterday, but then I forgot quite a few things that I actually wanted to bring with me into the autumn plans. So I'm having another go at it. Probably a better idea too, because we've had so much rain this week, and yesterday when I was filming we actually had a torrential downpour, so it was quite noisy. So I'm hoping that it'll be better today, but I am looking a little bit scruffy because it's a Saturday and now, and housework and all that kind of thing happens on a Saturday for the most part here. So I'm hoping you'll excuse that and just lean into the autumn plans with me. So before I get started, I'll show you what I'm wearing. I am wearing one of my favorite sweaters actually, and this is the So Liberated Nest sweatshirt, and I absolutely love it and I want to make more of these. I haven't made it an official part of my plans, but you shouldn't be surprised if one of these pop up quite soon. So okay. Let's dig into the autumn plans. I have quite a few things that I want to make for my autumn wardrobe, and I'm going to tell you about some of them at least. I had to take off my glasses because of the reflection, so I hope I can still see my notes, but I have some notes here, so sorry for looking down every now and then, but I want to make sure that I remember everything this time. Okay, so let's start with the bottoms. So obviously there will be some Megan Nielsen Ash jeans in the making. If you've been following along with my channel for the last month at least, you know that I have a collaboration going with the lovely Rachel from the French Seams, and we are on a jeans making journey. And the reveal of the final jeans will be in September. Now I decided to make sort of toile of the new, newly, with the new fit suggestions on that. So, and I've already made those, but I'm going to talk to you about the changes to the fit that I've made in a separate video, because otherwise this will just be very, very long. So I'm going to do a separate video for the sort of toile, and then of course there'll be a final reveal in September, as I said. But the Megan Nielsen Ash jeans are on these sewing plans. So and I also have another pair of jeans on my sewing plans, and that's because I never get enough jeans. I wear jeans a lot, probably too much, but they really, they're so practical, aren't they? And they feel like they go with everything. So yeah, I'm a big, jeans fangirl here. So I have another pair of jeans on my my Make 9 list. And those are the Chalk and Notch Isle jeans, and they are quite different from the Ash jeans. So, I mean, the Ash jeans are like a classic pair of jeans with the 5 pockets and, everything, and the yoke on the back, and a classic pair of jeans. The Isle jeans are a little bit different. So they look more like a retro jeans, like a 70s jeans, I would say. And they don't have, if I remember correctly, please correct me in the comments if, but they don't have like a back yoke. So they do darts instead. And actually that usually works quite well for me because I am pear-shaped and I have a tiny bit of a sway back thing. So a dart usually works like a charm. So yeah, the aisle jeans will be made up this year as part of the Make 9. But I'm hoping that, I'll finish the Ash project collaboration with Rachel first, and then I'll head on to the aisle jeans. The only other pair of bottoms that I want to make is a wide leg black trouser. And I mean, I haven't decided on a pattern yet for this. I am thinking either something like the By Hand London Jackie trousers that I have in my pattern stash, and I have had that in my pattern stash for quite a long time, like years, and I haven't made them up yet. But they are kind of a classic, they look like tailored men's trousers really, with pleats in the front and everything. I've always liked the look of those trousers, but I haven't really, made the effort yet. But this might be an option for that. Otherwise, I'm thinking I might make another pair of the Paradise Patterns Protea pants. And I've made several pairs of those pants. But I've never made the one that's sort of the classic one with the big pleat in the front, because I've always done is it version B, maybe it's the one that doesn't have the pleat in the front. The reason for this is that I am pear-shaped, as I've said, and I also have a bit of a mum tum now after 2 kids, so and that's just life. So, and pleats can sometimes sort of enhance that, and that's not like what I want, but they do look so lovely on many people, those trousers. So I'm thinking that also might be an option. So yeah, so 3 pairs of trousers: the Ash jeans, the aisle jeans, and a pair of wide leg black trousers. So moving on to dresses. I mean, we are now moving into the autumn. It is definitely autumn weather here now. It is sunshine today, thank goodness. But it's still, you feel that little sharpness in the air now. And yeah, it is autumn now. But I have a couple of dresses that I really want to make up. And one of them has been cut out. And I've had that cut out for, a few weeks, actually. Very unusual for me. And that is the Hinterland dress. That's a So Liberated pattern too, if I remember correctly. And I have that cut out in like a bottle green linen. And I think it's a viscose linen, but I think that will actually be one of those kind of dresses I can wear in the winter, also because of the color. So yeah, that's going to be a good autumn dress and maybe even a winter dress. And I have that already cut out. So that's, that's soon to be made up, I hope. The other dress that I really want to make up is the Silver Saga Ella dress. And this, as you may know, this created quite a sensation in the sewing community when it was released, and it is a glorious, glorious dress. And I have the fabric for that. It is quite fabric hungry, so I needed to buy fabric specially for that because I have no cuts that are like 4 meters. And I bought a blue checked viscose from Selfmade in one of their sales. So that's been washed and everything is ready for that. And I'm thinking that since it is a long sleeve dress, that could be like a good autumn dress as well. Yeah. So 2 dresses, the Ella and the Hinterland. Okay, moving on to outerwear. So now, as I said, we're in autumn now. and yeah, jackets are required most of the time. But there are still those lovely autumny days when you can get away with, you know, a sweater and a vest or a gilet. Maybe particularly if you have like a knitted sweater underneath. So I really do want to make up the I Am Hathor, or Hathor, I guess. And I mean, the I Am Hathor has a lot of variations and everything, but I want to make the one with the hood, because I love a hood. And I haven't really decided on what fabric to use for this yet. I am thinking that I'm either going to like buy or quilt my own fabric and make it out of something quilted, or I might actually use denim scraps and make something out of that, because I have quite a few pairs of old jeans that are, well, unsalvageable. So I thought I would maybe upcycle some of them, and that might become the I Am Hathor. The next thing that I really want to make as an outerwear or as a sort of indoor jacket is the folkwear Nepali blouse. It's called the blouse, I think, but it looks more like a jacket. I guess that depends on what you make it up in, like what fabric you use for it. In the pattern pictures, they have used like a velvet. That's probably not going to work for me because I don't tend to wear anything with like velvet, but depending on what I find, I could make that up in a like a chambray or something like that, or a like mid-weight cotton. I haven't really decided on that yet, but I got this pattern for my birthday in June and I really want to make it up because it looks so lovely. I would also love to make another Pilar jacket. That's the Maison Fauve Pilar. I have made one of those. I think I wore it in my last video actually. And that is a denim jacket. And I love the Pilar. It is so feminine and so like versatile and lovely. But the thing is, I made it in a blue denim. And since I tend to wear blue denim jeans, denim on denim, that's a bit too much for me. You know, I can't pull that off. So I really want to make it up in either a colored denim, like a black or a white or a red even, so that I can actually pair it with jeans, with blue jeans on a more regular basis, or something like a needle cord or a jacquard, or, you know, something like that. So I'm thinking about that too. Okay, so three outerwear, the folkwear Nepali and the Maison Fauve Pilar and the I Am Hathor. So moving on to the last few plans, and that are tops. I love a good shirt. I don't wear shirts as much now as I used to, and that's mainly because I can't be bothered to always iron things before I head on to work. I don't have that kind of time in the morning, and if I, you know, iron it once it comes out of the wash, it will be wrinkled again by the time I pull them out of my closet. So but I do want to get back to wearing more shirts, and I have my eye on the Friday Pattern Company Butno button up. I bought that pattern in the release sale, as I do with most of the Friday Pattern Company patterns, because I love Friday Pattern Company, and I bought it, but I haven't printed it out yet. But I really want to make a classic shirt like the Butno button up, and I will also like make the little tie, I think, the tie detail. That I can either, you know, wear once I have it all buttoned up, or, you know, leave it off. But I think that was such a clever idea. The final top, if I'm going to call it that, that I want to make This autumn is actually a new shirt for my national costume, or a bunad as we call it. I don't really like to call it a national costume, even though I know that's the sort of the formal translation of it, because it doesn't feel like a costume to us. And my mum made the national costume that I have, and she made it for my confirmation. So I had that since I was 14, 15. And the bunad is like everlasting because it's made of wool. So however, the shirt, that does not last for a lifetime. Because, you know, that's a skin layer. So they get worn out and or a bit, you know, tattered and gross after some years of wear. The first shirt that I have they lasted like 10 years at least. But, you know, things happen and the body changes, and while the bunad can be, you know, adjusted and the side seams and everything quite easily, the shirt is a different story. And the shirt that I have now is actually one that I inherited from my mother. And it's not worn out yet, but it doesn't really fit me all that well because my mother was a different shape than I am. And like the cuffs on the shirt, those are quite tight, so I need help from my husband to put the cufflinks in. And even though, I mean, the cuffs need to be fitted, they're not supposed to be that tight. So I mean, they're not uncomfortable once they're on, but I would like to make a shirt that's made for me. I've only made one other bunad shirt, and that was for my daughter last year in time for her confirmation. It turned out okay, definitely not perfect, but it turned out okay, and my daughter is happy with it. So yeah, 2 tops, and that's the Butino button-up and a new shirt for my bunad. Of those 2, the shirt for my bunad is definitely the most work intensive. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, so those were my plans for the autumn. I am, you know, really looking forward to digging into to some of these makes, and I'm really curious to hear what you are making up this autumn. If you have any comments on what I'm making, or if you have questions about things that I'm making, please do leave me a comment. And as I said, please also tell me what you are making, because if you're making something really great, maybe my autumn plans will be changed. So yeah, I think that was it for today. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I really do appreciate every single like and comment that you leave me. That really brings me so much joy. And I would love it if you could give me a thumbs up on this video, because that also sort of helps spread the word. So thank you so much, and I'll let you get on with your weekend. Bye.